Hello, I'm Luther Pamba, your tutor today, and I'm going to take you through the one-sided limits. So by the end of this lesson, you should be able to understand the left hand and the right hand limits, and you should be able to determine when a limit exists or not. So by definition, a left hand limit is a limit of a function f of x as x approaches power a negative sign, which is equals to the limit. So x approaches a from the left. This means that the left hand limit, x approaches a from the left, and it is denoted by a power negative a. So whereby x is always less than a. So for the right hand limit, it is the limit of a function f of x as x approaches a power positive 1 is equals to the limit. So for the right hand limit is the limit of a function f of x as x approaches a from the right, which is which means that x is always greater than a. So limit of a function f of x exists if and only if the left and the right hand limits are always equal. So that is one of the rules of limits. Okay, we've got this example 1 of a piecewise function. So we've got this function f of x is equals to x plus 1 if x is less than 2, and x squared minus 1 if x is greater than or equal to 2. So find the limit of a function of this function f of x as x approaches 2. So the left limit will be limit of this function as x approaches 2 in the negative side, which I will do by simply using the method of substitution. So we substitute here with the 2, the value of x with the 2. So it will be 2 plus 1 is equals to 3. And that will be our left hand limit. And our right hand limit will be a limit of the function of this function x minus 1 as x approaches 2 the right hand side. So we will substitute 2 with the x, so it will be 2 squared minus 1, which is equals to 3. So since both sides are equal to 3, therefore the limit of this function f of x as x approaches 2 is 3. In our second example, whereby the limit does not exist, for instance, we have been given a function f of x is equals to 2x if x is less than 1 and x plus 3 if x is greater than 1. So the limit of this function f of x, the left hand limit of this function f of x, 2x, which is 2x, will be of x as it approaches 1 on our left side. It will be, first I will substitute where there is x we put 1, so it will be 2 into bracket 1, which is equals to 2, and the right limit hand the right hand limit will be done same as we have done for the left hand limit. So it will be x plus 1, where there is x we substitute with 1, it will be 1 plus 3, which is equals to 4. So in our case here, the left hand limit and the right hand limit is not equal. Therefore, limit of a function f of x as x approaches 1 does not exist. So here we've got a graph that represents this function. Example 3 with the absolute value. So find the limit of a function f of x, which is absolute value of x all over x as x approaches 0. So for x, which is the right hand limit, we'll get x, where there is x we replace with the 0 with the value 0. So the right limit is 1 and the left limit is -1. So 1 and -1 is not equal, and therefore for absolute value our limit does not exist. Okay, try and attempt this question. Given a function f of x is equals to 3x plus 1, if x is less than 2, and x squared plus k if x is greater than or equal to 2. Find k such that the limit exists at x is equals to 2. So try and attempt to this question. If you get any problem, just don't forget to comment down there, and I will share with you a solution to this.